Welcome to a thing. It's a podcast.
Whoa.
We're professionals.
Whoa, what? I thought this was a job.
We're getting paid?
Yeah, what?
I mean, we might eventually. Who knows?
If we're lucky enough.
If we're lucky enough,
Honest luck,
it won't.
It's a possible.
Let's be real. If we start getting paid with this, that's a whole nother hassle.
Yeah. True.
Like,
But with Connor's luck, they'll just throw money at us.
I mean, yeah, but then you.
Subscribe to our Patreon. There isn't one. Don't look for it.
Please don't actually look
It
for
doesn't
one, 'cause
exist.
It doesn't exist. This is all a joke. It's fine.
Yeah, we're just doing this for the shits and the lulls, man.
Yeah, man. What else are we
The
here
XDs
One-
and the MP3s and the whatever.
for? The memes, Jack.
One could say that this is off the cuff.
Insert
He said
intro track.
nothing.
He did the title drop.
Yeah.
Excitement.
I feel like I should do like a cool fade in on there
You will.
of
You
it.
will.
Probably.
Have like the Big Bang Theory laugh track.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yes.
he-
Does
this
Big
fucking-
Bang Theory have a different laugh track from other people?
I doubt it.
No, it's
Honestly.
the same. It's actually
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah. We should do.
Laugh at
Canned
my
laughter.
Okay.
Laugh.
Well, should it be canned laughter or canned applause?
Applause, because that would make more
Applause.
sense.
And laughter.
Canned
when we tell
laughter
a
is one
really
of my
bad
favorite
joke.
concepts.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So anyways,
So,
Start with last
so we're just gonna be talking and shooting the shit and having fun. I figure I'll get the ball rolling on a fun topic.
Alright.
oh boy,
Yeah.
is it politics?
God no.
Not in the slightest.
So I'm out.
I figured, we're a gaming channel. We do the game.
We play some
The
game.
game.
Let's talk about how we got started. Like, what
shit.
how do we get into this shit?
Dawn of War. Unironically, Dawn of War.
Was it
Dawn
actually?
of Dawn of War
It
was your first game.
Halo and Dawn of War.
Mm.
I'm not even
console?
kidding. Halo on Xbox. I played it with Mitchell. It was a riot. Later on, we got Modern Warfare 2, which has like the Spec Ops stuff. That was really fun.
Yeah.
And then I started using the Tax laptop, which had Dawn of War installed, and playing Dawn of War, and that was really fun.
Ooh. I had
And
to
then after
ask-
that, I just kind of gamed harder.
there you go.
Dawn of War
I
is
had, I had to ask, when you first played, like, were you just absolutely horrible and terrible at it, or did you actually just pick it up in like 2 seconds?
I'm a fast learner. I probably didn't take long to get a feel for it, but I definitely wasn't good right off the bat.
Gotcha.
I'm still
Good.
guilty of the over-prepare thing.
Dawn of War is an
Spend 5 years
RTS, yeah.
getting things ready. Yeah, it's
Okay.
an RTS.
Okay, I thought so.
Yes.
It's the I played the original Dawn of War, and then we got Soulstorm, and that was extra fun because skirmishing on
Mm.
that is oof.
Oh, so it's a 40K one. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that explains.
We played it.
Yeah, let's say we played this.
I bought you Soulstorm.
Oh, okay,
You're the one dropping troops everywhere.
dude. You act like I know what the game is called.
We mention it every time. Whatever.
We really don't.
I always just call it
We just say
Soulstorm.
Warhammer.
Because it's Soulstorm, but it's clearly 40K. You spawn Space Marines.
Yeah, but I didn't know that that was the Dawn of War. I thought Dawn of War was like the modern
I thought he was
RTS
playing
one.
No, that's Dawn of War like 2 and 3, which we don't talk about.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh.
3 doesn't exist.
So I'm not entirely
What was
wrong.
What's wrong with 3? The fact that it sucks. Next question.
That bad? Jesus.
It's just it's not Dawn of War.
Oh boy.
It tries to
This-
go. I haven't played it. I haven't really looked into but from what I understand, it's basically like trying to be tactical squad shooter rather than Dawn of War RTS.
Ew.
And it's like, no, I want my Dawn of War RTS.
What is this? Army of Two?
Army of 2 is a solid game.
Army of Two was fun. I made a Cthulhu mask. Good
It
shit.
did. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was actually really well done, I gotta say.
If you want to start in a Warhammer game, just play with Mechanicus. It's really good.
Mechanicus is really good. It came out pretty recently. It's really good.
That
I
Wait,
heard
let's
there
say,
was
what
one
year did
other
that
thing that
come
was
out?
pretty solid. I don't remember. what it
honestly, that's one cool thing that I really like about 40K is that, like, yeah, there's a lot of video games, but they're all different genres. Like, you have the Diablo-esque Inquisition, you have the RTS Dawn of War, apparently. You have the fucking, like, third-person action shooter Gears of War style
Space Marine.
Space Marine. You have Mechanicus, which is like kind of XCOM.
Turn-based, yeah.
It's XCOM simpler.
Yeah.
XCOM without Overwatch and accuracy.
Yeah.
Because XCOM is
Yeah.
XCOM.
We
But,
don't
like,
talk about XCOM.
There's just so much
I played some
diverse.
XCOM. It's brutal.
And like, there's the CRPG coming out by Owlcat. I'm like, there's just so much diversity, and I fucking love it because like, no matter what type that you like, there's something of
There is
that world.
some grimdark in this thing for you.
A very well made.
Also,
There's a lot of
apparently,
bad games.
Oh, yeah.
Came out in 2018.
That's recent. I don't care what you say. Time is a myth.
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah.
really recent. What the fuck?
No, I agree. It's recent, but I was like, I wonder why it was a good year. Holy shit.
Pre-roll's a joke. We're all pawns controlled by something greater.
Yes.
Means. DNA of the soul.
That speech is our intro.
God.
It's just a good speech, alright?
No.
Say it, and I'll keep
Damn
saying
good
it.
No.
It's a fitting speech.
We'll do Eggman. I've come to make an announcement.
That's
Oh, no.
also a pretty good speech.
So good.
It's a speech. I'm not sure it's good.
Yeah, 40K can have a bunch of different stuff because it's like an entire galaxy,
Yeah.
millions of worlds.
Literally millions.
So they can go like, yeah, I mean, this world does this,
And that can sound like
and we're gonna make an entire story on that one world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was basically the Space Marine game. They're like, hey, we're gonna talk about what was it, Gaia?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we're just
Like
gonna
one.
talk about this one planet getting invaded by orcs, and that's it.
Damn fungus.
No bigger picture, just that.
Goddamn fungus.
And
Fungus amongus.
that's really cool, honestly. Just like to have the different kinds of games. I love that. I've said it a couple times now, but like, it's so cool.
It's real cool.
And like, yeah, like you said, some of them, maybe not the best games, but you know, sometimes bad games are fun.
There are diamonds in that rough.
There are some diamonds in the aforementioned rough, yeah.
Y equals -58.
You're funny.
What?
That's
Minecraft
that's
jokes.
the new diamond strip mining level.
No.
How? I'm actually curious now, so I'm gonna check this real quick.
Oh, what are you
I'm
checking?
detached from the world. I don't know your memes.
Overwhelmingly positive is what Soulstorm is rated as.
Yo.
95%.
Nice.
It better be. Fuck.
So, Anthony, how about you? How'd you get started in the gaming life?
Ah, shit. Well, I will say, my first. I mean, it was all PC,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm.
it was it. I think my first ever game that I actually spent like consciously played and didn't just absentmindedly fuck around with. I think what do you guys remember the really old pinball game?
Oh, the space pinball?
The one that was
Yeah.
already like installed.
Yeah, space
Yeah,
pinball.
Space Pinball. I spent so many goddamn hours in that game.
I mean,
Dude.
it's just pinball. Pinball's fun.
It is so
So
good.
it's so good.
Then,
I mean, it was either
Then
that or
if I'm-
Minesweeper. So
right.
Minesweeper is a riot. I love
I
Minesweeper.
didn't see that ever
Unironically.
installed. Right? I saw it and I got scared by the numbers, probably knowing me.
it's so
I
confusing.
unironically really love Minesweeper.
But then it kind of evolved from there. It went from that, and then you know, like the point and click adventure games.
Those are
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Just don't play
Okay,
Sierra
a
ones, they'll kill you.
shite ton of like the Nancy Drew ones for some reason. I think it's just because my mom and my sister kept downloading them and playing them. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I have nothing else to do.
Fair enough.
And
You
I-
hijack those
It's
games.
where I learned to get really pissed off at the seek and find type games.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Those are awful, dude.
To the point where like I'd be sitting there for like a solid hour, staring my eyeball, like pressing my eyeballs into the screen, trying to find the broom or something. I don't know, like a fucking corkscrew for the 15th time.
It's even worse
And-
when they change the transparency on items.
Oh.
It's like that's cheating.
Well then, I'd be sitting there for like an hour and a half, and then I'd pull my sister over, like, listen, I can't find this thing, and she'd point. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Instantly.
The worst ones were the ones that you had to find morphing objects.
Oh God.
Oh, what? That's
I
disgusting.
found a way to do like to kind of cheat it. Was like I would just let my brain and my eyes go out of focus and just watch for anything that changes.
I mean, that works.
I was like, let's alter my eyesight real quick. Hold on.
Dude, that's such a fun thing to just
But
unfocus your eyes.
Then it took a shift. Like we jumped off the PC for a little bit
Hmm.
because at that point, then I was renting time at a LAN center to play games.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the War Thunder era.
Yeah, that worked on there.
Yeah, that was a time.
I mean, I can't
but-
talk. I had a TF2 error.
I'm gonna say C.
TF2's
But-
good though.
I will say, yeah, no, TF2
War Thunder's good, too.
TF2's good, but we I forget. I think, and my parents didn't anticipate this at all. We were gifted a Wii.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Because and
Skyward
normally we
Sword's
don't
where it's
get
at.
consoles like that. Now I have to find friends that have them to play them.
Yeah.
Having friends.
I know it's weird. I picked up two of them, or 2 or 3 of them in California. It's weird they're still around.
Yeah.
Did we still have one? I don't remember.
Weird.
Speaking of, I have Wii shit to give you later.
Yes. God. But so I think a lot of time, unironically, was spent, and I think in Wii Sports.
Oh, Wii Sports
A
though.
lot of and I think a unhealthy amount of rage and time into Mario Kart Wii.
I fucking mastered Wii Sports bowling.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah.
Wii Sports Bowling, yeah, you can cheese Wii Sports Bowling.
Like I knew
That's right.
the exact pixels to line up my shot.
Yeah. Just learn this shit automatically. Like, yeah, no, like, you have to go right here, like this, and then there was that fun little glitch with 100-pin bowling. It just drops from the ceiling.
I just had regular Wii Sports. I never had Wii Sports Resort. I only played it at your place.
Well, no, I played both. We had both. So,
Yeah,
so
but
I went
100
back
pin
and
is on Resort.
Although I will say the times when I just got really ragey at games was I booted up Wii Sports Resort and played the sword thing where you just beat the shit out of other Miis.
Yeah. See, that's when you make a
Kill,
Mii of the
murder,
person that
kill.
you hate and you beat them up.
Yeah, it was awesome because like you could just stand there and just smack a bitch and like just walk up a mountain or whatever while you're doing it. It's great. And I think at that point, then somewhere in that transition, a computer was acquired.
Computer
And now I'm
required.
a fucking moron and playing World of Warships and Genshin Impact like an idiot. So
Now you're
somewhere
being
in
a weeb.
I mean, I'm half a weeb. You're the other half.
Dude, I'm a huge weeb. Can we talk about Spice and Wolf? I want to go on a huge rant about Spice and Wolf. I love Spice and Wolf.
Okay,
They're coming out with the audiobooks.
Tangent time. Let's go.
Because Spice and Wolf is awesome, and they're coming out with the audiobooks, and they're awesome, and I'm
Wait,
loving it.
audiobooks?
Yeah, they're coming out with audiobooks for Spice and Wolf because
God
they're
damn it,
up to like 21 novels, working on the 22nd, I think.
I still need to listen to the Infinite Divine.
Okay, so I'm the not weeb. So what is Spice and Wolf?
Okay, so I'll give you the TLDR, but Spice and Wolf is one, awesome, read it, and two, it's basically traveling merchant Craft Lawrence ends up accidentally saving local harvest god Wise Wolf of Yoitsu Polo, and they start traveling together because Ola wants to go back north to her forest, and Lawrence is like, fine, whatever, I'm going that way anyways, sure. And it's basically them just constantly flirting, and it is incredible. It's also really intelligently written.
Hell yeah.
Let's say I've seen the
it's
meme.
so good.
I've seen the meme of Spice and Wolf. It's just like what I watched, what I expected, what I got. It's like what I watched is just Spice and Wolf. What I expected was just like some weird dojin, and then what I got was just a lesson in fucking finances.
It's really like they do a great job with actual mercantilism,
Oh yeah.
as well as just like Holo being absolutely brilliant and Lawrence getting floored every time and them flirting, and it's amazing. I love it so much.
That sounds interesting already.
Oh yeah.
I own the 3 audiobooks. I own up to novel number 17 because I bought them all at once, and then they came out with more. One's coming out in October, by the way.
Damn.
I haven't read them all because I don't have the time. But now they're coming out with audiobooks. I'm like, easy.
Yeah.
Just do it while I work. Ooh.
Exactly.
That was my tangent. I just really love Spice and Wolf.
That's
I mean, fair.
Yeah,
I
no,
respect it.
that's basically my gaming entry was that. So,
Oh, yeah.
what about you, sir?
So I similar to you, like Pinball, Space Pinball was the shit for everyone. God, that was good stuff.
I have a confession. I never played Space Pinball.
Wow, I am sad for you.
I like pinball. Well, I know.
But after that, for Christmas one year, my 2 older sisters got a PS2, and like the console was theirs, but like we could get our own games and play on it. So yeah, it was basically a family console.
An agreement was written.
And so I got like the first video game I ever got was Lego Star Wars 2: The Original Trilogy, and that shit,
Yeah, that's where it started.
yeah, that was good. That was some good shit. But then like one of the first real games I got, real, I say quote unquote, even though Lego Star Wars is like a fucking masterpiece,
Games.
easily in top 10 greatest games of all time. Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
You're just a nerd who likes Lego. We get it.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
I think it just means you're a nerd that likes Legos.
But then I got and this was actually very surprising for me because my parents were very much like, hey, like you're not allowed to play teen games unless they're 13 type thing, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you're not allowed to play
for teens.
Right. They stopped caring about like mature stuff once I hit like 16. But anyway, so we went to a GameStop and my dad took me, and I was like, oh, this game looks fucking awesome, but it's teen, and he's like, no, that's a Marvel game. It's comic book violence. You're good, and he got it for me.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance for the PS2 is so damn good.
It's a really good game.
It's so good, and I want to play it. And I'm so sad that it's not on PC anymore, and that like no one.
That's how we played it one time. Well, didn't we play it for like a second?
We might have played it on PS2, but like I've never played it on
right,
PC.
Yeah, that was the time I was over there. Yeah, I remember this now. Okay.
We also had a copy of Gold Edition for the Xbox.
Yeah.
That I have since rationed off to you at some point.
No.
Or no, we lost it, and I promised I'd get it to you, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah, because I was gonna buy it off of you, and you were like, "Fuck yeah," and then it disappeared. And so I'm like,
doesn't exist anymore.
Fuck.
Pain.
We're Mandala. It never existed.
But yeah, I played that game so fucking much. I remember one time, like literally, coming home from. Actually, I did. That's another story. That's a different Lego game. Coming home from like grocery shopping. Okay, no, I'm mixing those two up. Okay, so those are two different ones. So for the Lego Marvel one, yeah, that's not even an interesting one. That was just me playing when someone got home. Yeah. But the one for that, so we went to Costco, and they have games there. So fuck yeah, let's see what games they got. Yo, this game just came out. Lego Batman for the PS2. Fuck yeah. It's got that obviously. And literally like we get in the door and I don't even help unload. I set up the PS2 when I start playing.
Seriously, like I'm in.
And then I get to the menu. My mom was like, "Hey, dude, what the fuck? Help unload." I'm like, "Okay, fair, fine, I guess." God. But
to the chore room.
yeah, the Lego games and then Marvel Ultimate Alliance on PS2. Those set me up for success.
Now you're a gamer.
I will say actually, I did have a period of time that I'm not proud to admit. But I was a Facebook gamer. I played Farmville.
I'm pretty sure my mom still plays Farmville. So I don't care.
Although to be fair, the main game that I was into, can you guess what kind it was? Whoa, it was a Marvel game. Crazy.
Weird.
Wow. It's like
You're a massive nerd.
Yeah, crazy. I'm like such a stereotypical nerd, goddamn.
You were the nerd overlord at one point.
Like take away anime and I'm like the nerd.
Remove the anime part of me and I'm a nerd. Inject it back in, I'm a weeb.
I keep forgetting this festival of anime. I should watch that again. I watched it once in like 2016.
I will say on the topic of Lego games, that kind of got me thinking. I feel kind of gypped with the Lego games that I played.
Okay.
Remember, it was on the Wii.
Yeah.
That was the thing with the Wii was it didn't have the processing power that the other two did, and it's like, I could
it
play
had the cool motion gimmick. There's a gimmick, guys. It's cool.
The only time that gimmick has been good was in Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
I disagree. Skyward Sword was awesome.
Okay, fair. I never played that, but fair. I respect it.
Fair. But going back, it's like there were some games that the Wii could like absolutely just run like a champ, and they were fun. Like, what was the one I played a lot was the Kirby's Return to Dreamland. That was my shit for a very long time.
Yeah.
But like it trying to run Lego Lord of the Rings and load that damn map.
Yeah. I didn't have much issues with Lego games on Wii, but I did have the smaller ones because I did Lego Harry Potter 1 through 4, which
that one was probably pretty
that one was pretty early on in the Lego games, and Lego Batman 2, which was right before Lego Lord of the Rings.
I just had distinct memories of when Leos and I were playing what was it, Lord of the Rings, and like we would just exit a building. I could get up and go make a PB&J or something, and then we would come back and it'd still be loading.
I mean, I still remember when we were just playing through Lego Pirates for fun, and you're like, man, this is being streamed, and it still looks fucking amazing compared.
You ascended my plane of existence for Lego games that day. You have to understand. It was like, oh my god, this is how you actually play the game, not like gimped or anything.
Yeah.
You mean I don't have to take a nap between doing things?
That was fun to just kind of casually go through and 100% that. That was nice.
Oh yeah.
What is in my 100% stuff? Because I have some stuff I want 100%.
I
had 2 games that are like. Actually, let's talk about
6
that.
here. Cyberhook. I just need to fly around a bunch more. That's pretty easy. Fury.
Yeah, you need
Journey.
to make a
That's
video
not
on
gonna
that,
be
sir.
bad.
I
I love Fury. It's a good game. It's fun. Oh God, is it hard?
That's why I want you to make a video of it.
I have.
Well, it's so even worse because some of these achievements are an absolute menace. Like freaking beat the free. It's what is it? What? Beat the game in under 90 minutes.
Wow.
I have to beat the entire game in under 90 minutes.
Wow.
And I suck at the game. I can't do that.
Fair.
I only have 400% it. I'm working on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
I'm pretty sure I only have 2.
But I've got
Momodora. That won't be bad.
I only count 2 because the first 2 are the Batman Telltale games, which literally just finish the game and you 100% it. That doesn't count. No, I'm not counting those. But Lego Marvel Superheroes, whoa, crazy. A Lego game, a Marvel game, whoa, wild.
It's like, hold on.
Top 10 game. And then Skyrim because, yeah, good game.
I will say, I think I only technically have. I'm gonna say to myself, I only have one 100%ed.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, and that is Dishonored 2.
Respect. That's a good one.
That took up a lot of time, but like, damn, was I proud of myself.
Well, that's one you can be respectful of, you know.
I'm actually ashamed to say I haven't gotten all like the non-DLC achievements for the first Dishonored. I want to do that at some point.
I don't think I've even played the DLC of that.
100%ed Risk of Rain 2, basically.
Cheated.
I cheated some of it. I'm gonna be honest. I cheated some of it. I was things I 100% could do.
If you don't,
it would take time.
If you don't cheat in Risk of Rain 2, what are you doing?
Yeah, honestly,
man, I 100% vanilla got my 900 million coins. All right, I ground that. I did it.
Yep.
I 100% at Islanders. I actually had to sit down and do that because some of those take a mild amount of effort. Hexels doesn't count. That's just beat the game. Ender Lilies, I'm proud of 100%. That's a fun game. And Air Memories of Old, which I played like once and got everything. I actually looked up achievement guide for that. I feel a little guilty for it.
Fair.
I always feel bad for looking up achievement guides. I'm like, I want to do it legit on my own, but I'm also like, I'm lazy. I have a job. I have no time.
It's like life gets in the way. Weird.
Yeah, that's wild. God.
Y'all have a life?
No, not really.
Y'all live?
What's a life?
What is love?
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
No more.
Don't hurt me. No.
Bow, bow.
What?
What is happening?
Memes, Jack. The DNA of the soul.
Souls of the soul. Your dark souls.
Soulsborne.
What's a
Your
game you
dark
like
soul.
unequivocally like rage quit? Like the first
A
Ooh.
game I rage quit.
Oh, a game I've rage quit.
I wanna
That.
I've definitely done. I did it to the Darkest Dungeon a few times. That's for sure. The most recent was on my main save. I was like, all right, let's continue doing the actual Darkest Dungeon part of the game. So I brought in a troop of like my real good guys, and then they all just got annihilated, and I was like, ah, I'm done. I'm not playing that for a while.
You said delete.
Yeah, that's what happens in Darkest Dungeon sometimes, man. Sometimes it just kills you, and you just gotta take it.
Yeah, really. I didn't know that, Connor.
Yeah, I've got a couple.
It was mean. To you.
So first,
Otherwise, I mean, Dark Souls a few times for sure.
yeah, I was about to say Dark Souls 2 for me, 100%. Like
Oh, yeah, I remember
as
that
much
too,
as
yeah.
I love Elden Ring, good God, Dark Souls 2. I don't know why, but it was
It's a lot more finicky and slower.
yeah,
It's a lot slower.
I'm not a fan of it, and it really pissed me off.
Yeah.
And then where did it go? I forgot what it was.
FTL maybe? FTL doesn't count. It's roguelike. Dying means nothing.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
quit Noida. I didn't know if it was a rage quit or not, but I definitely quit it because I was like, ugh.
I know for sure I have definitely rage quit Warships a couple times.
Okay.
My first rage quit. Actually,
I don't know what my
okay,
first rage quit was.
The first proper rage quit that I distinctly remember me having, and I will 100% admit it's just my fault. Was Hollow Knight.
I
was just so fucking done.
I mean, that's. I feel like like I've definitely had to take a step back in games like Hollow Knight and Elden Ring and things like that. Like I need to just step back and not.
Yeah, and I remember what fight it was too. It was the second Hornet fight.
Yeah,
that is a fun one.
I definitely same.
My ass, like, yeah,
same. Watcher Knights too.
I think did it make me uninstall? No.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just quit. I
don't think
any game has made me uninstall it yet.
I've had one that do that for me. Injustice: Gods Among Us.
Oh yeah.
The DC fighting because one, I first got it when I didn't have as great a computer and it didn't run
the best.
That great, and it's a fighting game.
Yeah, you kind of need it to run well.
And it's the PC version. And I didn't have a controller.
Oh, right.
And so doing all the funky shit on the keyboard is absolutely insane. The keyboard controls are not optimized at all. They're disgusting.
Whoa.
And I remember posting a review about it because I was pissed about it. And it's like, this game does not run well. And like the controls are fucking stupid. And then some bitch was like, "Oh, just get a peripheral, get a controller while you're playing with a keyboard." I'm like, "Bitch, they should have optimized this shit from the beginning. I shouldn't have to buy something else to play the shitty game."
Every game should have bindable controls.
Exactly.
It's that easy.
You assume people listen.
I'm just looking through my stuff and thinking about what I rage quitted, and I don't really rage quit much.
Yeah.
I just kind of go like, I'm kind of done.
Right.
I just kind of finish. I'm like, yeah, that was fun.
I want to see like this kind of like Alt F4 out of something like maybe once or twice. I don't remember the scenario in which that happened.
I know I Alt F4'd something decently recently. I want to say it was just Darkest Dungeon though. Honestly, I was just angry at like Elden Ring or Darkest Dungeon, and I was like, I just need a break.
Yeah.
So I just Alt F4 and then just take a bit.
Back out. Nope.
I've definitely done this with Darkest Dungeon a few times because I love Darkest Dungeon. It's a fun game. It loves to kick my butt.
Yeah.
Because that's the fun of chance-based games. Every once in a while, you just get unlucky and lose.
Have you seen my that's the thing that Darkest Dungeon did to me was like, because my luck when it wants me dead, it wants me dead and in the ground and sent straight to hell.
I mean, my first Darkest Dungeon 2 run, 4 hours. I made it to the 3rd area and I lost to just a normal fight.
Yep.
Not even a boss, not a mini boss,
just
not
a guy.
Elites, just a guy.
Dude.
And I just kept missing him, and he kept critting me, and I lost. And I was like, well,
just the filler fight between travel.
Yeah, just a fight, and I lose, and I'm like, well, that's about right.
This makes sense.
About what I'd expect from a game like this.
I don't want to know how many hours I have in Warships. No one needs to know that information.
It's gotta be in 1,000.
I actually wonder. I'm gonna look it up real quick and see
Because
if they have like a.
Because I have 562 in Sea of Thieves, and I know you've
You
put
guys play
way
that a lot,
more.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
but this is
hold on.
Anthony and World of Warships we're talking about.
Relay Swing. That's a game I rage quit.
What the-
Screw
What?
Relay Swing.
What the
Relay
fuck?
Swing is a speedrunny kind of game,
Oh,
but it gets way too hard.
Mm.
Like I've completed Cyberhook, which is a very similar style of game, but it's a lot looser. It's a lot more approachable. It's a lot less strict. But Relay Swing is like, no, you have to master the game as of like the fourth state or fourth section of
If you
stages.
don't get it, die.
If you aren't a master by then, you can't play the rest of the game. And I'm like, why? Why are you
That's
like
a learning
this?
curve. That's not a curve. That's a cliff.
No, it was a learning curve up until then, and then there's one level in freaking the fourth area. It's like the second stage, and it's just like you have to perfect the entire stage perfectly, and then you can play the rest of the game. And I'm like, that's stupid.
that is so
Jeez.
stupid. What?
What?
It's awful. I hated it.
Oh.
Also, Liam, in case you're curious, 845 hours in Sea of Thieves now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you've easily put way more into World of Warships.
Yeah, because I started playing that. Like it
started
was like a
playing a
year
while
out of
ago.
beta is when I started playing,
Mm.
and the game's been live for like 7 or so.
So, like, 6 years? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh
I
shit!
never rage quitted Dust Force, but I did give up because there's one achievement and I want it, but it requires getting double S plus on every single stage, and I can't do that.
I feel like we've rage quit Rainbow Six Siege a couple times.
we definitely quit. I don't know if I did it out of rage, but I was definitely like, I'm kind of done playing this.
Yeah. Like, this is getting frustrating. We need to leave.
That's my. I know I don't rage quit very often. It's more of like a okay, I'm done kind of thing.
Yeah.
I
Kind of
get angry
similar.
much.
I get frustrated. I don't get angry.
Yeah,
It's
just
like, wow,
I-
this is annoying. I'm done.
Except that, like,
Like-
Dark Souls 2.
that was
To be
all
fair,
that
Dark
hard.
Souls 2 is quite possibly the jankest Dark Souls game, which is impressive. If you
Alrighty.
played Dark Souls Prepare to Die, you would understand that that's impressive. Because Prepare
Yeah.
to Die is janky.
Yeah.
God. I mean, I feel like that hints in the name. Call me crazy.
It was the Dark Souls game that was like, hey, we're Dark Souls. It's the one that started the Souls-like idea that now
Never.
perpetuates all of roguelites.
Ooh.
Hey, this is a dodge roll. This is a Souls like.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How about some underwhelming games?
So, like games that I thought would be super awesome, but kind of were whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, oh,
I
man.
got a couple probably in my single player
I
thing.
got
here.
one right
Hold on.
away.
All right. Let's hear it, Anthony.
Unbound Worlds Apart.
Mm.
I heard that was kind of not what people wanted.
It was kind of just, bleh. Like I
It's-
started playing it, and then honestly, the more I played it, I was like, "This is just a copy paste, like an attempt at being not Ori in the Blind Forest." Like that's what I felt
Yeah.
playing it. I was like, "The hell is this?" Kind of what I will say. It kind of felt like a buyer's remorse purchase.
That's fair.
I
Yeah,
only
you
got
bought it
35
and
minutes in
you
it
know.
now.
That's fair.
It's just like, whatever, I
So
guess.
that isn't bad.
I think that one.
I have a few examples of the inverse.
Fair.
Diamond in the rough.
As
As far as games that were mediocre.
I'm gonna say Deus Ex, honestly. Like, I started the series, and I was like, I mean,
I've heard. I heard that it's like you have to get into it, and it's a lot of like, it's like 80% metaphors.
It's what?
It's all like bigger picture stuff going on.
Yeah,
and you're just a piece of it.
Like, I'm a fan of that kind of stuff, but it's like, I don't know, just the gameplay just didn't catch me. I was like,
Yeah, it was just like, this is okay. Bye.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Um,
I'm not a huge fan of Jet Set Radio, but that's just because I haven't gotten into the playstyle very much. It's not a bad game.
fair,
All that.
that's fair. I'll give a recent one. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Like,
yeah.
It's a good game, but I'm like, there's better Lego games.
It's not the good.
It's not bad.
kinda-
I was wanting to 100% this, but like after finishing
you're
the
just-
story, meh.
No, I feel that. It's just like,
Resident Evil's good. Flower
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I guess
Maple Story
I'm
sucks,
I'm
but
only
it's-
looking at Steam. I know there's other games.
Oh yeah, same.
It's like whatever's on Origin. Wasn't there something
Everything on
the
Origin.
Epic Games I downloaded, played once, and then just uninstalled?
I have Civ 6, but that's just because I'm not good at that kind of game. It's not that it's a bad game. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, there's that fucking.
Murder wasn't Underworld. Rodito was actually that's another sort of diamond in the rough. Not
So
quite. I
okay,
want to
well,
call it.
okay. I'm curious. What's the inverse game you're talking about? Where it's just like I was expecting this to be anything. It's like blew my brains out. What?
Oh, a game that was like I don't know what this could ever possibly be, but was absolutely pretty killer.
Yes.
Let me go back. Luca.
Okay.
This
Wait,
is.
that sounds familiar.
I've mentioned it before. I've even played it. Let me pull it up so I can see the full name real quick.
No, not
Luca
the film.
Born
No
on
way.
Dream. It is a really weird art style. It looks really janky, but it plays super well. The story's interesting. The gameplay is really fun. Like it looks awful. I'm not gonna lie. It looks children's drawing kind of stuff. Incredibly stylized, but it's really good.
Hell yeah.
It's like, okay, I can see
It has like ongoing timer kind of thing to keep the pressure up, but from what I understand, it's actually decently lenient. I've kind of stopped playing it, but I want to go back into it because I remember really enjoying it.
That's fair. That's fair.
That was definite diamond in the rough kind of thing. I was like, whoa, this is actually super cool.
like, holy crap. Well, this is a gem I discovered.
I haven't played Shenzhen yet. I need to get around to that. Shenzhen IO.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. You got me that for.
I've got
was
a
it your
couple because
birthday?
there was a period of time on Steam where I was just like, this sounds cool.
know what?
I'm gonna try this game, and that's how I found Mass Effect, and that's how I found Dragon Age Origins, and that's how I
Never
found
told you about
Saints
Mass Effect and
Row.
Dragon Age?
No.
I played Mass Effect and Dragon Age. They're great games. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
I'm
that's
surprised I never mentioned it to you.
same with The Witcher, and like a lot of these big games that like I just didn't know about. I was like, this sounds cool, sure. Fuck yeah.
Throw out some mild controversy. I thought Crypt of the Necrodancer,
Mhm.
which is an okay rhythm game, was actually really mediocre. I don't like it that much.
I am with you on that actually. I just
Like, it's-
that's one I actually refunded on Steam.
I was like, it's neat, but it doesn't have as much interesting mechanics. And then like BPM came out, Bolts per Minute, and that's got like all the stuff I wanted.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted from Crypt of the Necrodancer. Just interesting stuff all going on at once, and it's good fun. But Crypt was kind of just whatever.
I just didn't like. I think the thing that kind of killed it for me for Crypt of the Necrodancer is I couldn't stop to think.
Yeah, you do have to stay on rhythm all the time. Like BPM, it's a little more lenient on that. Yeah, it's sticking to the rhythm is where it's at. But if you fall out, it's like, oh, whatever.
Right.
Just slip back in at the right time.
And the thing that kind of killed it for me was that the song didn't loop. Once the song was over, you just fucking died.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
timer's not a new thing.
Yeah, but still, it's like
timers.
eh.
Like, if it's gonna be a timer thing, make it more like you have to complete the song, not fucking make it a fucking timer over your skull. It's just like, yeah, this is fine.
Oh, he's
I refunded it. I was like, yeah.
he's a shout out for Connor.
Yep.
I bought Hades knowing nothing but Connor's recommendation, and goddamn, that game is good.
It is awesome.
And
I was like, Hades is it's super giant, so you know it's gonna be solid story wise.
I have yet to actually.
But they
play
also
that.
nailed the gameplay.
It is fun, I will say.
I still need to play Bash. I have it. I just haven't played it yet.
I think I have Liam to blame to get for getting into Dishonored.
Yeah,
That
That's
sounds right.
100%
Dishonored's good. Yeah.
quite fair.
I liked Dishonored when I played it. It's never something I feel like playing again.
I respect that.
It's like I played it. I'm done.
Yeah, I just
Which,
going
yeah,
back to it
that's
'cause
what I get out of a lot of games.
Yeah,
I
I just
play it and
enjoyed
I'm like,
going
yeah.
through everything and just kind of like trying to change interactions and shit, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Here's a fun conversation topic.
Mhm.
Are visual novels video games?
Oh,
What do you guys think? Because I know what I'd say.
Okay,
what would you say?
I
so
would buy a book. So yes, it's a video game.
Yeah.
I would buy it. It's an experience. I can interact with it. It's a game.
okay,
It's under
fair,
the
fair.
category of game.
Yeah, I respect. I probably
I
similar.
can see that.
Yeah, interact with things. It
No-
changes
Especially if it's like, well, I guess visual novel doesn't have multiple endings, does it? Do they? Wait.
It depends on the visual novel.
I
For example,
I was
Bad End Theater by my girl Nam 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 Nami is one overwhelmingly positive reviews with 97% and has a lot of endings.
So I was about to say, are the Telltale games visual novels?
I mean, they're glorified visual novels is the amusing thing.
Yeah, they really are.
'Cause visual novels are basically just like it's a novel with pictures, and Telltale games are like a novel but a movie,
And QuickTime events.
and that's like the only difference. And it's like, okay, you can put QuickTime events in freaking visual novels. Some of them have done it. Some have
Sure.
done a good job with it.
Okay. Telltale didn't.
Telltale
mean,
just, I'm like,
it
I'm
wasn't
keep it above
bad,
20.
but-
They just kind of stuck.
Yeah, like I mean,
I get what they were going for, and I respect it, but
I enjoyed the Telltale games. Like I mean, it didn't help, or it really helped that fucking Batman was Kevin Conroy and Catwoman was Laura Bailey, and like those two
Bailey.
on their own, fucking awesome, bouncing off of each other, fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, like I mean, it was fun, but like, meh.
Like it existed.
Yeah.
it's a thing. It's definitely a thing, and that's the thing I think people get wrong about video games a lot. There's types of games, and you'll
Yeah.
enjoy some types more than others. I'm not huge on RPGs, but I love me some roguelikes, you know?
Not big on RPGs is playing through Wrath of the Righteous with me.
I'm basically just sitting around making fun of things.
Yeah, and occasionally making decisions.
It's
Yeah.
just like the drunk uncle in the back, like just watching his kid play, like his nephew play a game and just calling out random shit. Is that what that is?
Yeah, kind of.
Basically. It's
Not
more
the
just
alcohol.
hanging out rather than... Because I can like RPGs, don't get me wrong. I've played some Scrim, and some Oblivion,
Mm.
and some assorted others, but I'm not
Vegas.
as huge on them. I've played Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas is good.
I guess was
I
fun.
need to play that. I'm a baby. in
I'm
the
more of
gaming
a
world.
bang my head against this brick wall until either I get concussed or the wall falls apart.
or both.
Maybe both if I'm lucky.
I feel like both happen regardless.
Both happen
Even
pretty
this-
often.
Yeah.
I mean, 268 hours in Darkest Dungeon. I kind of bang my head against a wall.
I mean,
309 and Frisker into, you know, kind of bang my head against a wall.
when the wall breaks, you just step to the left or the right, and then you just keep banging.
Yeah, I gotta knock down the entire wall, you know?
Yeah, exactly. With just your head. Gotta keep
There's
going.
another fun topic since we're just doing video games today.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Game you're hyped for right now.
Oh, game I'm hyped for.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So it technically has already released. But the Spider-Man PS4 is coming out to PC in August.
True. That'll be pretty good.
And
probably.
like I know that's a
as long
good
as they do a
game.
good job porting it.
Right, that's the thing. And like I love that style of like the Batman Arkham Shadow of Mordor, like that style.
Gameplay.
Yeah, the counter flow gameplay. I love that shit so much.
It's very satisfying. It's like rhythm game advanced.
Right, it's rhythm game but
yeah.
combat, and it's rhythm game light, let's say.
Yeah.
And it's fun, and I love that. And then the mix in like some really good stealth elements, like Batman did. Oh,
That's the only way
You're
you
gonna be
guys
really
for.
happy or disappointed when you get to play it.
Yeah, really.
Mostly happy. I'm
Let's hope.
assuming.
As long as they do a decent job porting.
We hope.
What are you
Uh,
at?
Let's say, what are you looking forward to, Connor?
All of us are looking forward to Silk Song. Let's just get that out of the way.
yeah, obviously,
We all are.
Silk Song,
man.
100%.
I'm really looking forward to Gloomwood, actually.
Ooh, okay.
Which is a survival horror game. Which
Wow.
I'm not known to be huge on.
I
But
was about to say, you don't.
I
it's
was
got
about
a
to
great
I
aesthetic.
wouldn't put that one on you.
It's got a really good aesthetic, and New Blood hasn't done me wrong yet, so I'm for it.
Gloomwood, you said?
Gloomwood, yeah. It's published by New Blood. The
Yeah,
bad lads
okay.
behind all kinds of nonsense.
The heck is New Blood done? I'm looking on Steam. Oh, Ultra Kill.
Ultra
Okay.
Kill, it's done a bunch of
Okay,
stuff.
that tells me everything I need to know right there.
They love their murder games.
Okay.
It's sort of like Resident Evil meets, like, Gothic.
Yeah, this gives me like Amnesia vibes almost.
It's sort of Amnesia meets Gothic meets Resident Evil. It's kind
Yeah.
of the vibe.
I respect it. That looks cool. Yo, Sword King Pistol! Sword King Pistol!
Bro.
There's a Sword King Pistol. I love it. Or at least a Sword King.
Would you count? I don't know if not necessarily a game I'm looking forward to. Would you count an update to a game I'm playing?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's things that are coming up.
I am mega hype for the Sumeru
Update, yeah.
Updating Genshin Impact because that's
That
like
is
a
a good
whole new
shot.
region for me to waste my time in.
Not only that, but it's a massive region from what I've heard.
Yeah, no, because the thing is, it's apparently supposed to be a region that has two parts: the rainforest and desert.
Oh shit! That's when is
I
that?
think it's
gonna
like I was heard about the elemental oculus count stuff, and it was like Mondstadt was like 140-ish, Leeway was like 160-ish,
Right.
Shogun Land, I can't remember the name of it for some reason, is like another like 160, 180-ish,
Yeah,
and then
and there's
Sumeru's like 220. It's
What?
like wow, this
Okay.
is huge.
Yeah, like once that update drops, don't expect to see me in anything else.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got another
Probably
one.
worse I'm grinding there
Oh,
for
what
something
you-
stupid.
I
what you got?
completely forgot until I was just looking up upcoming games. Fucking Gotham Knights,
Yeah,
spiritual
that's a good one.
successor to the Arkham series. Oh,
Oh, okay, I see. I see.
like yeah. So like, there's two Batman games coming out semi soon. This one in October, and this has the same like
Oh, completely.
style of gameplay as the Arkham series, but it's made by a different company.
Oh, okay.
But then the Rocksteady who did the Arkham games is continuing that that world, but in Suicide Squad, completely different type of game.
Huh.
So I'm like, okay, respect to that. I'm curious to see how that
Good,
goes,
good.
but also I like the gameplay so much,
Fair.
Game
so good. Let me play as Barbara Gordon. Ugh.
There is a game I did see that is I actually don't know if it's already out or if it's like on its way out or something or soon to be out.
Hmm.
Apparently there's a second Warhammer Space Marine game coming out.
What?
That sounds right.
Is that am I crazy? Because I remember seeing that going,
Let me see
okay,
if I
that
can check
that
that.
might be cool depending on how it goes.
Warhammer Space Marine 2? Yeah. Looks like made by Focus Entertainment. Release date
We're all-
TBA. The trailer was posted last December.
So
So
it's already out, or oh, that's the trailer.
yeah, the trailer was posted last December. So I mean, and it's still close enough that they're probably actually working on it, not like, oh yeah, no, this game just doesn't exist anymore.
I did see like I think they released a like a cinematic of it recently, and that's why people were like, "Oh wait, it's actually happening."
Oh.
Back
So
in
it's on its way out, and I haven't finished the first one yet, but I'm already having a fun time crumping orcs.
Get
Just
stomping and
stomping
crumping,
heads.
baby.
We do that crump juice. I was just shocked I got it for $5.
Dirt cheap sales, baby. Gotta love Steam.
I love Steam robbing my wallet every time a sale comes around.
When is the Rogue Trader game coming out?
Oh, it'll probably be a hot minute.
Yeah, I don't
These
think they've
things
even
take a
given us a
while.
date. Like it's only
Rogue
just been
Trader, what was that?
announced. It's the Owlcat
Owlcat.
games. Same people
Upcoming.
the people who did Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous, but
Mhm.
Rogue Trader and 40K.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
Potential
just-
potential topic point.
Mhm.
Oh.
What was a game that initially you were like, I want to try this out, but then you read a review and you were like, ah.
Ooh.
There's been
Just
tons of
backed out.
those, dude. I look at games all the time.
I'm having one of those right
So does-
now. I'm having one of those right now. I'm still contemplating whether or not I get Stardew Valley.
True.
It's not. It depends on how far you want to get in.
Exactly, and it's
there's
like
a hole you can fall down.
yeah, exactly. Like I could really get into it, or I don't know, because like normally I'm not a huge fan of like the Animal Crossing games, you know, but it's very like it's similar, but it's very different.
I've played a bit. It's definitely a thing.
I
didn't really get into it.
I think my thing with Animal Crossing is it's basically just like a mobile game because you log in, do your dailies, and get out. I don't like that.
So Genshin.
Mama's Animal Crossing. She seems to like it. I've attempted to get it just because it's a nice little thing to just sit in.
Which one?
Animal Crossing.
Ah, yeah.
One I can think of from at least for me right away, and I love the little cinematic they gave out for it, but they got kind of shredded by reviews and whatnot. Was Have a Nice Death.
That sounds really familiar.
It was basically supposed to be. It's like same like platformer roguelike like Hollow Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Is it the
I
Crow
guess,
one?
huh?
The one that you play Crow?
No, he plays a Grim Reaper. It looks like.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
little
okay.
Grim Reaper business dude.
I've
who's
definitely
going to-
seen it. I didn't like looking at
Yeah,
it
I'll
much.
put it in the thing. Where is it? But yeah, I saw ads for it, and I was like, "Oh, that's actually okay." What the hell, Google? That's actually pretty cool. And then I read the reviews, and they're like, apparently it needs more tweaking before it's done. I almost hopped on it, but I was like, "Eh." I guess the main complaint was like healing was there was a roundabout way of healing, and there wasn't really a solid way to do it. And if you died at any point, it was a lot of progress lost.
Oh.
That would get a bit old pretty fast.
It's like, maybe not.
I mean, there
One
was
of my
the
skills
Surge for
games,
me.
like,
The Surge.
Yeah, it's Souls-like, but like sci-fi.
Gotcha.
And I was like, this seems kind of neat. And then I saw reviews, and I was like, this is kind of early, not that good. And I was like, okay,
Ooh.
very geek.
Oh, what it was?
stuff.
It was.
But I normally just kind of like free guy games once I stop caring. That's for a game I started playing and then refunded. Soundfall. I was like, oh, this is cool. And Mega Neko did a track for it, and I love me some Mega Neko. And then I played a bit, and I was like, no.
Fair.
It's overly complicated.
Star Wars Squadrons. It was new,
Oh yeah,
the new
yeah.
dogfighting for Star Wars. I was like, I love me some dogfighting. I love me some Star Wars. And then I started looking at the gameplay. I was like, I mean, I already have Battlefront 2, and I could play that instead.
Right.
Facts.
Like what? Both of the Battlefront 2s are honestly pretty slapping.
They're pretty good.
Weird. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting all the topic ideas right now in my head.
Oh,
but
go for it.
here's another one. What is a game that is just your realm? Like, this is your fucking domain. I'm the master of this game. Then
Ooh.
when I enter it.
Skyrim too.
Yeah, say.
I'm really good at this point. As far as things that I just do, I mean, I'm good at Cyberhook apparently. I like going to the Mustache and just hanging out. Soulstorm for sure.
So like realm as in master, or realm as in like this is my safe
As
space?
in, like you
Just
you
happy
are
place.
just a god at the game. But also it can also be like a game that's just this is my safe space game type thing.
I mean, I did 100% Ender Lilies.
Sure.
Huh.
No, the real answer is Ultra Kill Cyberkind.
I
Just go on there, be happy, wreck shop.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
times.
I'm a pretty average gamer, I feel.
You're just comfortable in every realm. Is that it?
It's nothing you just go in and go like, I'ma just kill things.
I mean, I definitely have those games, but nothing that I'm like supremely obscenely good at, you know? I like playing on easy, what can I say?
I'm really good at Valhalla.
Like
It's
part
just
of me
a glorified visual novel.
part of me wants to say War Thunder, but like even that I'm not the great in. I'm not
No, you're well, thing is, you're not the sweat lords that like have like fucking flight equipment on them while they're playing.
I guess
Like
honestly, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original one, is probably the
Oh.
closest thing. Cause
Yeah,
like
wreck shop, yeah.
yeah, damn, I go hard in that game at times.
Well, I feel like mine goes without saying, warships.
Yeah.
That's my fucking realm.
You're pretty
I
okay
know
at that game. Can't confirm.
there was like I can list off to you every tech tree, all the gun caliber sizes, what they mean, how that affects armor, yada yada yada.
Okay, but like you're honestly pretty good in just like vehicle combat that requires strategy, like War Thunder, Warships, Sea of Thieves.
I'm the driver.
Like you're pretty good in like that kind of tactical situation.
Tactical vehicular games are kind of my shtick, I think.
I press buttons and win games.
There's a reason we
As
put
far as
you at the
that
helm
goes.
of the galleon because you know what you're doing, and you're
That happens
good at
all the
it.
Fucking time. Well, it's like a combination of like A, I know I can do it, and B, I know if I don't do it, shit's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, because you're the best at it.
Someone else is gonna do it, and they're gonna do it wrong.
Like, you remember those times we're in Sea of Thieves and I let like Liesa or Thomas just run the boat, and then things just go horribly wrong.
Well, run it for like 5 minutes before you're like, okay, you're done here, get off my ship.
Like, You're all
Cease
fishing.
and desist.
Just take the helm. Like, fuck it. Oh god, the adventures in that game.
God.
Single player games that I consider myself just like the god at.
I know we're going. What about any Dark Souls? Like,
I'm not a god at any Dark Souls game. I'm solid at them. I can beat them.
I'm a god at any game that has an easy difficulty.
If it has a difficulty slider, then
So,
the
cookie
game's
clicker.
not going to be well balanced regardless, because that's their cop out. They're like, I don't want to balance it. You balance it. Here's options for it.
On Hades, honestly, if we're going single player games, I can get Schnasty in there.
True.
Thomas was alone. Just a story game. Wonder Song, there's no combat in it.
Yo, golf with friends, I go ham.
I go hard in Golf with Friends.
Oh my god. Pixel perfect.
Dungeon
balls.
Painter Studio? Oh yeah.
That's a software, not a game. Got you.
Clicker.
What's
What
the
about cookie clicker?
difference?
Fair enough.
Just cookie clicker.
Jumpstart
Cookie Clicker.
2.
It's just mind-boggling.
I started doing Cookie Clicker again recently.
Mhm.
Yeah.
12 years pass.
Yeah.
And you have 13 million cookies, and you're like, how did I get here?
Yeah, I set it up. I was like, oh wow, I've got a lot of shit. All right, cool. Let's do some stuff. Oh, they did an update. Cool. Okay, yeah, cool. Now I'm maxed out, and yeah, cool.
And then
See,
6 hours pass, and you realize you haven't drinking any water in days.
cool. See you
Yeah,
again
so
in a
it's
couple of
Dire
years.
dehydration at your chair.
See you again in a couple of years. Cookie Clicker.
That's what you do. You just kind of ignore it, and then you come back, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah,
You
especially
ignore it.
especially since they have this stuff where you can get cookies while you don't even have the thing open.
Oh yeah.
Sure,
Hey
what's
comrades, what's happening in this thread?
Hello, gamers. What is happening in this thread?
Hello.
Yikes. Let's just Oh, why do I have wait? Oh no, that's your library. I was looking through my Steam library. I'm like, what do I have near Automata? I'm like, that's
You're
kinda-
welcome, is why. Actually, a really good game. As much as Two Booty is a meme.
Too booty.
That's totally not a subreddit. Don't look it up.
Oh,
I'm
I'm,
looking it up now. You
dude.
said it. I'm looking it up. Where is it?
there's
/Two Booty.
there are some
How bad is
subreddits.
this?
It's about what you would expect from a subreddit with that name.
Yep, that's about right. Jesus,
I did tell you.
you did warn me. I appreciate the warning.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm not.
Oh, actually,
I'm not on your
It's
account
actually a
anymore.
good game, though.
Dude,
It's a bit of a long game.
if I was on your account, I'd just try Stardew Valley like that.
I remember
it's a
I
bit
like
long,
long fucking gaming sessions in like the creative like gaming creative games that we played. One of them I just remember us playing a lot in. At least
Yeah,
I
I'm
did.
starting.
Was Besiege.
Yeah, we did.
Besiege, yep.
We did get
we
into
did do a
Besiege
fair
for a
bit.
little bit.
What was that monstrosity I made? That fucking
All of them?
cube.
Yeah. And then there was Connor's cube.
The cube.
The Game Crusher!
Yeah, no, I love that anytime we go into a game, you're the guy who will go in and go, how can I break this?
How can I break you like the fragile twig you
He's
are?
like a cat. He just goes and it's like, how can I knock all the mugs off the shelf? at
Meow.
once?"
Yeah.
I take it back. You're more like a fox. Because you
I'm-
steal the mug too.
I keep telling people, it's like, if I was an animal, it would be a fox, because I got the dog bit, and I got the cat bit, and I'm clever.
You steal my Wi-Fi.
Listen, man, you weren't using it.
That's fair. That's Wi-Fi. Peasant.
Okay, the
I
best
need the Wi-Fi.
What's up? What's up?
the best game of all time. I was just looking through my Steam library and I saw it. Skyrim script extender.
True.
That
Facts.
that one thing has opened so many doors.
What's that? You want to play Mario and Skyrim? Go right ahead.
Go for it, my dude. Ain't nothing stopping you. Oh shit. All the shit we like created in these games. It's just like, what the hell were we doing?
Base engineers.
And now I
Yeah.
just own a Minecraft realm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they just have a Minecraft on that. Apparently, we have active members for. So
Yeah,
go
it's
crazy. I
weird.
guess.
Whack.
I mean, I kind of like the fact that we have people. It's
Yeah.
not just us.
Yeah. It was nice to have an
Oh,
audience.
that might mean I'll end up making new friends.
Just as long as we don't let certain people in, we're fine.
Yeah, like Corbin.
I mean, I can just ban anyone I want. Who's gonna stop me? I am
Man,
God.
hammer.
I was
Ban
given the
May
ban.
Rain.
Chaos Rain.
The banhammer
I-
taketh, and the banhammer taketh.
I feel no pain in pulling the "I'm God" card.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm like, no, I'm in charge. Screw you, I win.
I pay for the realm. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I am your overlord. You will obey me, or you will suffer.
Isn't there a game that kind of revolves around that concept called Overlord or something?
There is a game called Overlord.
The first one was good. The second one was different and therefore not good.
oh.
And then they remade the first one. It was good
I
again.
remember one with like rabbits or hamsters or something.
So Overlord is a game where you are the evil bastard, and you have an army of minions that you go to do and use puzzles and fight enemies and stuff.
Okay.
It's fun. I've enjoyed it. I need to finish it. I last played it in 2016. Jesus Christ. I need to restart that.
Okay. I think I have one last topic point, and then I think we'll probably call it.
That's fair. That's fair.
What's a game you absolutely love and with all your heart, but you absolutely just suck nuts at?
Ooh.
Literally like half of them.
That's like all my games.
That's not true. Okay, oh, Quantum. Hold on, let me find it. What's its actual name? I think it's actually just called Quantum. Quantum Protocol, yeah. It's turn deck ability strategy game, which I'm not known for being great at. And then like it's really fun. I'm really into it. I think it has a lot of great potential. I kind of suck at it. Kind of not good.
Fair.
Oh, Lego games. I suck at those.
Oh my god. I just suck at the Lego game. How does that work?
Nah, I think.
With talent.
God, what would mine
Yes.
even be? Like, I'm not even bad at Elden Ring. Is the thing.
You're not bad.
I know how to
I think
dodge roll.
probably
I'm
you're
good.
bad at
Actually, no.
Elden
I'll claim that as mine. Mine is I love Elden Ring. I just
you're
suck
not
ass
bad
at it.
at it.
Again, you know.
No. What? How many times have I asked for your guys' help to get like 2 inches in the game somewhere?
That's why I got you guys the game so we could play it together.
Yeah,
But
but
I suck at it.
dude, I did that with.
You're not bad.
I've done that with Connor so many times while you're at work or something or asleep.
We did PvP together. I know you're not that bad.
That's true. I mean, I have gotten better, but like when I first started out, I was just like, well, let me just triple this rock and fucking die real
Well,
quick.
yeah, everyone sucks right off the bat. It's Dark Souls.
Ooh, I will say, the Pathfinder Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous, because they are raw.
Yeah, you have to get into it to understand what's going on.
Like it is no, because it's the raw rules,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and fuck that
right.
shit.
No, you
there's-
just mod them out. Pull them out.
Exactly. There's so much raw stuff. I'm like, I get why, but that's stupid.
Actually, okay, I can add one to the list that's not Elden Ring. Valkyria Chronicles. That it's that weird one where it's
yeah,
like it's a
weird one.
RTS, but it's also a first-person shooter.
Yeah, it's
Third person.
Fire
person, like,
Fire Emblem with a third-person shooter. Yeah.
That like I suck ass at it because it's managing troops, and I am garbage at managing more than one thing. That's why I play World of Warships.
Here's my other pick.
Mm.
Creeper World 4? 3 as well. Creeper World in general, right? You would think tower defense against water would be pretty easy.
Water?
Yeah, against water. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that'd be pretty easy. Apparently it's not.
Apparently.
Water wins,
Apparently it's
bitch.
not. It's kind of pretty hard.
Wait, what's it called? I need to look this up now. What is
Creeper
it?
World. There's 3 and 4 are the big ones on Steam. I've played a fair bit of 3. I've played a little bit of 4. I'm stuck on like the 5th mission of 4. I just haven't gone past it.
I'm tempted to throw in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines because, like,
That one's just like it's got weird mechanics.
not that it's just that it's old, and it's clunky.
It's called Patches, my man.
True, I have the unofficial patch, which makes it decent, but like,
Just water.
or Knights of the
It is. You're just against
Knights of the
water.
Republic, like just some of those older games, which like are just so good and
Okay.
iconic, but like,
Yeah, KOTOR is awesome. The issue is that like it doesn't run anymore.
yeah,
You can't play it anymore. And I'm like, no, I want KOTOR. I remember it being awesome. We used to have the disc and you had to swap out. You started with 1 and then you went to 4 and then you went to 3 and then you went to 4 again. It was awesome.
that's amazing.
I loved old friggin' disc games where you just keep swapping discs.
I've
It's so
never
much fun.
had that. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, there was 4 discs. You would start on the first one for the prologue, and then you'd have to swap to 4 because there's like a robot section.
Mhm.
And then I think you swap to 3 for like 1 quest, and then swap back to 4.
What the hell?
What'd you use 2 for?
It was for like probably like the majority of the game,
Nice.
but it was just I never really made it past the intro because I was like 12.
That is amazing.
But I remember
Have
being
fun,
super
man.
cool, and I was like, "Oh, robots! I love robots."
KOTOR is coming to Switch, I think.
Oh.
How would that work?
Yes.
How do you need a keyboard for that?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming to Switch. It's on
Keyboard
Switch.
sold separately.
It's on Switch.
All right, I'll have to look into it.
You have to look into that now, huh?
Yeah, I remember really liking.
Yeah,
Alright.
21. Yeah, shit.
Okay. I think I lied. I have one more weird topic, and then I think I'm gonna call it quits too.
Alright. Well, also Fury.
Game with like that actually made you feel
Oh.
something like you feels.
Oh, Valhalla. Oh no, I like Valhalla. It's a really nice visual novel kind of thing, but like I didn't really get much feels out of it. It was just quality.
Let me tell you how many times I've like borderline cried playing Mass Effect.
True. Mass Effect does that to you.
God
does it
damn,
really?
it does.
It kind of kicks you in the pants a little bit.
It's especially the last playthrough that I did because like yeah, I know everything, but I genuinely did not expect that some people were gonna die that they did. I thought I was good. I thought I did all the mechanic stuff. I did not.
And like everyone dies.
And it hit me hard because Garrus and Miranda died, and those are like my 2 main people.
Oh shit.
And it was so sad. It was goddamn. Yeah, Mass Effect. That trilogy is easily so good. God, I love it.
Well, I can think of a couple moments for me at least, is in like a couple of places in Hollow Knight, where just like, oh, I'd
Yeah.
like stop and like back away. I'm like, all right, hold on, let me take a lap.
Ultra
Yeah.
Cool makes me feel erect.
Wait,
Count?
hold on, wait.
Does that count? No. Actually, like serious.
Wait, what?
I've been skimming through these trying to pick out which one I think was like the biggest for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Honestly, I think for
there's
me,
some weird options in here.
Yeah.
that
for me,
did
the
make
biggest
get
at the
feels.
moment has been the Ori and the Blind Forest 2, the Will of the Wisps.
I remember
Like,
you talking about
hurt
that
me a
one.
little
Yeah.
bit. That one hurt me. I was like, fuck, who's writing the story and who's coming?
I don't know if I'm gonna have it be my final choice, but definitely Open Sorcery.
Ooh.
The end of that game really hit me, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I
wasn't
remember that
ready.
too. You were like in it for like a solid like month. I remember that.
It's a great game. I need to play it more. Get all the
Did they
achievements.
make a
Although
second
then I have
game
to
to
do bad stuff. Yeah, it's C++.
Ah.
Open Sorcery C++, which I have owned. I need to play it. It's on my new to play.
Oh, it came out finally?
Came up a bit ago.
Oh,
I
nice.
owned it for a while.
Well, there you go.
I knew it was in development for a while.
Honestly, I got some major feels from Wander Song. I'm not gonna lie.
Respect.
I like my bard.
Fair.
Respect that.
It's really cute. And then it got sad, and then it got cute again, and I was like, oh, my bard, Kiwi, I love you.
Games. I love how games just have that effect to like just kick you in the gut for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I definitely I'm remembering now some of those moments that you mentioned with Hollow Knight, and I feel like Elden Ring had similar ones because for very similar reasons.
Yeah.
Because they leave the lore so fucking open, and like as soon as you piece it together, you're like, oh shit,
yeah.
You have had a rough life, haven't you? Oh, yikes.
Mm-hmm.
oh no.
Ender Lilies also gave me some big feels. But that was just because.
I'm kind of forgetting. What was one of those moments in Elden Ring that you're talking about?
All of Ronnie's Quest.
Fair.
Ronnie's Quest with some feels.
Yeah, there's people talking, so I'm like half. I think. God, I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Blide.
God, Blide. Blide.
God.
That was pretty sad.
I feel like there's a couple recently in Genshin that kind of hit me in the stomach. Oh yeah, right. Fuck, the Ryan Shogun's second quest. That one hit me in the fucking gut.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Over.
I've been pretty detached from everything going on in Genshin, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, I don't get that, but like that story, her second story quest where she actually got to say goodbye to her sister, that fucking hurt me.
Yeah, it was a little like...
You don't need to stab me like that. First of all.
I'm just skimming through some screenshots people have on open source right now, and I'm just remembering how good this game is.
Fair. We have so many
Like,
games
just...
with-
Jesus Christ, your friend. You made friends with a virus. What are you doing? Maintaining network security or playing Undertale? Like,
Ew,
that
Undertale. That is gross.
topical. Undertale's good.
It's objectively not a bad game.
Yeah,
The fandom's a little
game's good.
screwy. The game's
Yeah,
good.
that's true. As most fandoms are.
Oh,
classic
that'd
game.
be a cool topic for next time. Is what games have been completely destroyed by the fandom?
Oh boy.
Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Have you? Yeah.
Oh, I agree with that. Yeah.
The
Are we-
Dark Souls, all of them.
So, are we not doing a mukbang next time? Is that what I'm hearing?
Huh?
No, we're not doing a mukbang.
But
Ugh.
the fans want it. We got it. We
This
got.
hasn't even gone out.
We got it in the comments of the last podcast. They want a mukbang.
This is the first episode. There is the last podcast.
Technically, you're
See, they're
probably
being
good,
really
but-
out of order.
Oh,
We should have ordered. We haven't even recorded otherwise. If we do this again and you put out the second one first, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Know where you live, and I have a car.
True.
oh god. Not even a joke, ladies and gentlemen.
God. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
You have his balls right here.
Your balls, hand them over.
I almost spat out my drink.
You have lost your ball privileges.
Can I do that to some people? I feel like some people don't need their balls anymore.
I mean, I think that's.
Castration Nation.
I was about to say, I think that's technically castration and is a medical procedure. So, like, just get your doctorate and you're good.
Ah, yes.
Just get your doctorate and everything's for your game.
I feel like that works too well, Connor.
Hey, I'm only mostly evil, alright?
Lawful good all the way, baby.
Lawful
What was
good
my-
in actions, chaotic good in or
What was
chaotic
my-
neutral in talk.
What was my
Yeah.
alignment again?
Yeah,
I keep
same.
forgetting my alignment.
You're like neutral good, lawful
I think
good.
it was lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral.
I think it was lawful
I'll
neutral.
obey the law until there is no law, in which case, fuck you guys.
No, you'll obey the law and not really care if you help people or not.
There you go.
That's how I look at an
I
alignment
exist.
cross.
Fair.
I exist within the law until
Sure.
there is no law.
I just punch babies, man.
My foot. My
It's not
foot.
my fault the
is
babies are
itchy.
so punchable. Stay over there. No, it's punch.
Oh shite. Well, that's all the points I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to shower.
Yeah. So,
That's fair.
yeah, we'll call it there.
Peace out and
Make sure to
Yeah,
comment,
that
like, and
was-
subscribe down below if you want to see the mukbang coming up.
no,
And,
Something, something bear joke, something we're not doing bunk bait.
Yeah.
no mukbang, please. No. I'll just eat on one of my own streams and just there's your mukbang.
Oh, hot.
You
Okay.
can hear you can hear keyboard noises.
But you gotta eat a
That's what you
live
get.
squid. That's the thing. You gotta add in animal cruelty.
I'll just punch a duck. No.
No, don't you dare punch a duck. How dare you?
I would never. I can't even
Punch a
say
rat.
that.
Hey, rats deserve it. Punch Chester's
Listen, I
corpse.
feel bad for the mouse I killed earlier this week.
It was a
Yeah, it's
trespasser.
really
It had it coming.
I know, but it wasn't even a humane death. It was a slow death.
Yeah, one
Good.
could argue that's humane because you
Jesus.
didn't cause it.
That's fair.
Anyway.
But I'm the one who set the trap. I 100% caused that.
Yeah, but the trap didn't kill it. It was outside
You
the
heard
trap.
it here first, folks. Admananthros is a murderer.
Yep, he has killed a mouse. Potentially.
R.I.P. Rest in peace, Chester.
The jury is still out on their decision.
Yeah.
Kill
it's-
Jester.
My lawyer has yet to contact me. So.
Yep.
My lawyer
lawyer,
no longer
you
wants to see me
contact
ever
me.
again.
Sir.
Hey, I don't.
Sir.
I am not like
My lawyer has
legally
blocked my phone
allowed to
number.
practice law in any capacity. I am not board
you can-
certified. Yes, I can look at laws. That is true.
Soldier of God. Rick.
Jesus. I don't fear God. I just fear a jury of my so-called peers.
Who think they know me. Disgusting.
So yeah, thanks for coming to this inaugural shitstorm.
Yep.
And yeah.
We'll be back, hopefully.
Be sure to maybe not die.